Hello my friends and welcome back to the Minecraft Vegan Survival Experience. I've got Fox with me here today to tell you about some big plans this episode. I want to get a few housekeeping things done, and I also want to expand on a few things in this episode. Expand on what, you might ask? Well, the fertilizer cactus farm behind us is going real slow. It's just not going to cut it. If we're going to be expanding the base, we need to cut down our acacia trees from our tree room and grow some more with the fertilizer from that farm because, you know, carrot colored hallways are just the best hallways. That means we're going to need a lot more fertilizer, and right now this just won't do. First things first, look at our pickaxe. It's almost broken. We need to fix that up. We're going to grab a few diamonds and we'll get this thing repaired. Wait, what? Too expensive? No, that's not right. Well, I guess that plan just flew out the green stained glass window now, didn't it? That changes things. Give me a minute to figure this out. And we're back. Alright, so complete change of plans here. Did some research, and hey, you learn something new every day. I guess there's a limit on how much you can repair an item before diminishing returns get you. Haha, whoops. Our awesome pickaxe has reached that limit. Who knew, right? I mean, I've only been playing for 8 years. So, change of plans brings us to this. Mending. We need to get mending on some of our tools and repair them that way instead. Big move here, my friends. Mending is the ultimate enchantment. Our best bet for getting mending is probably trading with the librarian villager. Speaking of villager, I remember seeing a zombie villager down in the caves, and if we cure them, I bet you we can get a potentially huge discount on our trades, including mending. But to cure them means we need to make a potion, something we haven't done yet in this world. To make a potion, we need a brewing stand, and we can't just drop a brewing stand anywhere. We're gonna need a dedicated brewing room. At least a small one to get things started. This is the perfect chance to use some of the new nether blocks to make a nice dark, creepy kind of potion room. I love the look of the 1.16 blocks, and I think they'll fit perfectly with a dungeon-like brewing room. So, let's go get some nether blocks, shall we? Oh, hello, Skeletor. Looks like we need some spawn protection on our hallway here. Ah, an angry looking hoglin? Yep, definitely need to do that. I keep seeing these big columns in the Soul Sand Valley here, and they're made of basalt. You know what, I hope this isn't one of the support columns for the ceiling in the nether, because we're taking it. We're here for some basalt, not to have the whole thing crash down on us. Today I want to collect mostly blackstone and basalt, give you that real nice, dark, dungeony feel. And you know what, it's a potion room. Potions need nether wart, and nether wart grows off of this stuff. Soul sand. With your creepy trap lost souls, you're gonna fit the vibe of this room, so you're coming with us too. So just over here, behind the wall of flames, is one of the exploration tunnels we made earlier. I can't remember if this one goes to the nether fortress or to the basalt delta, but there's only one way to find out. Okay, looks like this one leads to none of the above. Alright then, I guess we'll just casually turn around and try another tunnel. Alright, there's another one over here. It's gotta be this one, right? Because I think this is the only other one we made. Whoa, don't look down, that's terrifying. Just keep going, don't look down. There's a piece of cobblestone. That's how you know it's definitely a tunnel we made and not the nether ants tunnel. Nether ants? New mob? That would be pretty cool. Okay, coming up to an opening, and nope, it's the nether fortress. Alright, so then where is our basalt delta tunnel? I'm a little lost. There we go, that's what I'm talking about. Turns out it was on the complete opposite side of the Soul Sand Valley. Whoops. This is more like it, look at all that. And down here, look at all this blackstone. This is what we're looking for, friends. It's like finding oil, but a lot cleaner. This build is going to use a pretty good amount of blackstone, so I'm going to mine out as much of this as I can. You know what, I kind of wish I had some potions of night vision right now. Isn't that ironic? Pro tip, sometimes lava can be used as a potion of night vision. Okay, I think we've made a big enough hole for now. So, where was the entrance again? Oh no, not again. Something else I'm curious about using in this build is the red weeping vine. I have a really cool idea with those growing over top of, and we'll need to grab a few while we're here. 11 should be more than enough. Alright, meet you back in the overworld. Okay, final count. We've got 1, 2, 3, lots of blackstone, and a few stacks of basalt. That should be plenty for what we need. Once I get this organized, it's time to get building. This is what I'm thinking. Potion making and enchanting are very similar activities, so let's build this room off of the enchanted carrot room. I've got a little space started here already, and we only have so far to go because... there it is. Our cactus farm is right there. And on this side we have our main hallway. So things are going to be a little bit tight, but we have room to expand in the other direction, no problem. Time to dig. So here's roughly the size of the room. I know, I said small room, but by now you should know that when I say small room, it's pretty much always not true. Now it's time to go up higher. Okay, we've worn our pickaxe down to the nub, so I've made a new one, and I'm hoping, really hoping here, that we can get a good enchantment and keep this room moving along quickly. I promise I'll take better care of this pick. Alright, let's see what we've got. Unbreaking 3? Okay, that'll work, but what's the bonus? Efficiency 4. Oh, thank you, Minecraft gods. That's exactly what we needed. Oh, yes. Let's get back at it. Another fun idea I have for this room. Since it's coming right off the enchanting room, I want to hide the entrance. To do that, we're going to be making a piston door that's completely hidden when we close it. To do that, we need sticky pistons, redstone, and a redstone repeater. We'll place our first pistons here, and hey, the slime on these pistons is not yours. Get out of here. Get out. Put some blocks on top of the pistons and run redstone like this, with our repeater here, a lever here, and not working. Okay. I redid the wiring, and let's try this again. Lever here, and not working. Okay. What if I move it down here? Nope. Let's try this again from scratch. Pistons here, door blocks here. Redstone and repeater here. Place our lever, and absolutely nothing. Alrighty then. Okay, all you redstone people watching, have a good laugh, okay? I figured it out. Let's go again. Pistons here. We'll jump up here and run these blocks along the top. Now redstone and repeater facing the right way. You guys didn't tell me it was facing the wrong way. I thought you liked me more than that. Now when we throw a lever up here, yes, there it is, working perfectly. So there's going to be a few sections to this room. Each of them is going to have its own framed entrance. I'm thinking polished basalt will look good around these doorways. I want to make this room almost entirely out of nether materials, a real nether themed room. There, that's simple enough, but I think it looks great with these blocks. We'll add a hole here for an undisclosed as of yet decoration. Then another door frame over here. Another hole. Another door frame. There's going to be 4 of these, one on each side of the room. Okay, here's that secret decoration. Smoke effects in our potion room? That sounds about right to me. It's starting to look like Stonehenge in here with all of these square frames, don't you think? Now check out this effect. All I did was place 6 barrels back there. Function and decoration coming together as one. This doorway here. No, this doorway is all wrong. This was supposed to be 3 blocks wide. Oh dear, that means we have to tear it all down and start again. Now this next part is where the blackstone comes into play. I've crafted some blackstone bricks here for the corners behind the campfires. We'll take this all the way up to the top of the door frames on each side. Potion rooms need glass bottles full of water. That means we need some kind of water source in here. I saw a neat design with a trapdoor holding an infinite water source behind it, so we're going to work that into our build right here. Just have to make our water tank with our blackstone here, and we've got just enough space here because one more block forward and we're in our main hallway. And now we're stuck. Come on, let me out of here. There you can see where it's going to be. Trapdoor holding the water back from up top there. I'm gonna need to borrow the mineshaft safety dive water for a minute. Please, nobody jump down while I'm borrowing this water. That will not end well for anybody involved. Alright, just a quick run back over here. Back here. And work our way back in. We've got water source 1, water source 2, and bam, infinite water source. Perfect. Trapdoor opens safely, holding the water in. Yep, perfect. Now working our way back in front. Is it accessible? Oh yeah, we can reach that no problem. Looks good. Okay, before we do anything else, I have to put this water back in the mine shaft. We cannot have any accidents because, well, I don't have mineshaft insurance. It's 2020, I can't afford anything. Next we have some dark slabs for our brewing stands to sit on. And we'll put another barrel up top to hold our bottles. Yeah, I think it's coming together nicely. I don't know about you, but I don't really like walking into campfires. So, I'm going to put some fencing along these corners and make sure that doesn't happen. Plus, it means we have room to hang one of these. I'm using spruce fences, but I ran out, so here's a cave tree for our chopping needs. Alright, let's safety the rest of these campfires, shall we? There we go, that's looking great. But we're still missing the brewing stands. There we go, that's better. So remember how I wanted to use those red weeping vines in here? This is my thinking. I'm going to dig out the block directly above the campfire and place one of them up there. These will grow down inside the column of smoke, and I think that's going to look pretty cool. Gotta put one in all four corners. Hey Green Meanie, what you doing? You got a problem? Another thing every potion room needs is a supply of nether wart. Now that the Green Meanie has left on their own terms, yes, that's true, we will build a nether wart section in this slime chunk. I already have another awesome floor design I want to bring in here. It may or may not be carrot themed. Oh hey, we hit another hallway. Told you it would be tight down here. First, we're going to line the bottom with orange concrete. Aw man, one block short? That's definitely not cool. There, perfect. Now on top of that orange concrete, some green leaves to walk on. A nice, soft, and aesthetically pleasing floor. Off to the sides is where our nether wart's going to be growing out of the poor trapped soul blocks. We're trying something different with the shape here, just try to break it up a little bit. Same thing on the other side, we'll mirror that first one. Whoa, definitely don't fall down there. No lava insurance either. I'm bringing in a couple different kinds of slabs here to frame these poor lost souls in the ground. It should also make it a little easier to walk around the edges. This center block here is going to be our walkway through to this second set of soul sand blocks. And here is that second set of soul sand blocks. This one is up one block from the first layer. I think it breaks it up, gives it a little bit more dimension. There we go. Now the rest of the border is going to be slabs too. I kind of want most of our rooms to either connect to each other or lead somewhere else. These stairs are going to take us, well, up, but to a section of the abandoned mine shaft that we can incorporate into our builds later on. If I dig through here, we should run into it pretty quickly. There it is, perfect. You can see our vines up here, even our cactus farm down at the end, look at that. The rest of the wall gets filled in to match with the blackstone bricks. I know you've been wondering why I left these holes here in the floor. That's why. What kind of nether themed room doesn't have glowstone in it? You know what? I think we'll put a couple more on this side too, just because we can. Now, for the big wall opposite the stairs, we've got to make this look good too. But this is a huge wall, and I think bricks all the way up would look a little too flat. So, to create some depths, I'm alternating between staircases and solid bricks. Should look almost like the siding on your house, but all black. If the siding on your house is all black, please don't touch it in the sun. Now, because this is me we're talking about, what kind of carrot would I be if I didn't manage to put a little orange in here? Not a very good one, that's what. So this next layer is gonna be, yep, you guessed it, carrot wood. Look at that, it's the best block in this room. We've got green in the floor, orange on the walls. I say we've successfully carrotized this room. Now up we go to finish the top. Alright, how about we start closing this thing off? I think a ceiling will help make it look more like a room and not just a giant hole in the ground. Not that there's anything wrong with big holes in the ground, I have several myself in fact. Upside down staircases, because that's just a classic. What ceiling or roof is complete without upside down staircases? Notice the polished black stone stairs and not brick stairs. Oh yeah, subtle texture difference. Very interesting stuff. Not really. I think a few rows of these going up and towards the center, kind of like a dome, and then we'll figure something else out for the very top. Up on the second layer of stairs, we start running into weeping vines growing down. That means we're going to build around them and add even more depth to the hole in the ceiling they're coming from. Looking up at the ceiling here, let's make this fun. Let's do a funky pattern along the ceiling instead of just plain bricks. I've still got some polished basalt, and it has a different texture depending on which way it's placed. On the edges here, we can do some sideways basalt to make it look almost like beams up there, kind of like the doorways. Then coming in from the sides, we'll go the opposite way and follow that through all the way across. Get it? Across? The shape we're making? Yeah, bad joke. Now, in case you couldn't tell, I really like the lanterns in this game. So, I think these holes would make good spots to hang some chains and lanterns. Hopefully these aren't too low and in our way. Look at that, these are definitely my favorite light source in this entire game. Now on the floor, since this is our main focus of the room, a little glowstone to light it up should be good. For the floor and the rest of the room, I like what we did on the ceiling, so maybe some extra texture down here will look good too. First thing though, we have to dig it all out. If we run this polished basalt like a rectangle shape on the floor, that might give us some space in the middle for an even different texture. Yeah. So which other basalt texture looks better? Well, definitely the top on the block. Let's put some more of that in here. I'm digging that. That looks really good. I think we'll do that for the rest of the floor here too. Wow, look at that. That looks like the perfect nethery floor if you ask me. Basalt, you did not but disappoint. Okay, we got a few more details to work out in the nether wart room. Starting with matching the two walls so the stairs line up on either side of the room. So we've got some stairs, solid block, stairs, solid block, then carrot. We're going to play ring around the carrot here and take this orange band all the way through this room. Then match up the rest of this wall with the others and finish off the ceiling. Alright, sneak peek. I've got the nether wart planted and it's looking really, really nice. I love this color scheme. So you remember the whole reason we had to make this room. That's right, it was because we needed to cure a zombie villager so we can get mending, so we can repair our tools, so we can expand our cactus farm. That's a lot. But now, the room is done. It means it's time to brew a potion to cure that villager. So what do we need? We need a fermented spider eye, which requires a spider eye, some gunpowder, some blaze powder, and some sugar, and a brown mushroom, which I guess I didn't have. So the potion we need to cure the villager is a splash potion of weakness. Are you ready for our first brew? Are you hyped? Let's get it going. Alright, we're going to drop our water bottles in the bottom here. Add our fermented spider eye up top. And lastly, add our powder fuel and let this first potion brew. Once that's finished, we've got a regular, utterly boring potion of weakness. It's time to make a splash. We do that by adding our gunpowder up top. Once that's done, we're all set. The next step is to grab our golden apple, make a boat for transport, and what happens next? Will they be cured or will the whole thing crumble? Tune in next week to find out. Same carrot channel, different carrot time. Well, my friends, I'm sorry to end the episode like that, but that just means the next episode, lucky number 13, is going to be epic. I hope you can handle the weight. The goal with this villager is going to be getting mending. Do you think we can do it? I'm pretty excited. I think we can do it. What kind of discount are we going to get by curing him? Are we going to get mending for free? 10 emeralds? 20? Leave your guesses in the comments, and if you guessed right, you'll win a smile and a virtual high five. I'm really happy with how this potion room turned out, and maybe in the future we can expand it and automate it somehow, who knows? Until next time, my friends, this has been your host, the one and only Casual Carrot. Thank you so much for joining me, stay safe, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!